Hello again, everybody. This is John and Glenn with BestPriceNutrition.com. Today we're going to do a review today on USPLabs Prime. We get a lot of questions on this product, so we thought it'd be time to go ahead and put together a review of it. Well, let's just go ahead and run through the ingredients. The first ingredient here on the label is the Tribulus aquaticus, not to be confused with Tribulus terrestris.
Yeah, well, actually, the main difference is they're both the Tribulus plant. The terrestris is grown on terrain or land. The aquaticus is just grown in water. So this is Tribulus that's grown in water. It's also known as water chestnuts, I believe.
Yeah, that's what they are. It's from water chestnuts.
It's from water chestnuts. So that's basically the first ingredient. It is just Tribulus grown in water.
The difference, there's the Tribulus terrestris is plant sterols, and it's thought to increase luteinizing hormone, to increase testosterone. Whereas, from what we can find on water chestnut in terms of actual, or Tribulus aquaticus, in terms of actual empirical evidence, right now all we can really find is that it has a high antioxidant value. In terms of increasing muscle mass or testosterone, there's no third-party human studies that we could find. Nothing published, nothing,
Nothing that I've seen. You can, Google the ingredient. Haven't found anything as far as that. Just the antioxidant value of it.
Yeah, and then the next ingredient, you want to cover that? That's
yeah, it's
we'll try and pronounce it correctly.
Chebulic myrobalan. It's also known as the ink nut tree. It's sold as a laxative, actually.
It's a mild laxative.
Mild laxative, good for digestive health. It's actually hepatoprotective. It's good for the liver. So there are some products out there that are formulated as liver supplements that do contain that particular ingredient. So it does have some promise in terms of protecting the liver, but in terms of muscle growth, I haven't seen anything. And then again, I just said it was a gentle laxative. We don't have feedback from customers saying it.
Nobody has experienced that effect with this product. Yeah, it's just we're looking at the individual ingredients, looking for research on it, and trying to see what's out there as to maybe why this product was put together. We get questions: is it safe? I mean, all the indications are it's safe. Negative side effects or effects. I mean, nothing we could see there. And then people ask about dosage, how long to cycle. That's really hard to say when there's not any human studies on these ingredients that we could find that for this specific use of increasing muscle mass or anything. Yeah,
all we can say is just follow the directions on the box. I think it's 2 capsules twice per day. And then it says take on a 6 days on, 1 day off cycle. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it's just 2 capsules. Oh, wait, 2 capsules with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so you're taking 6 per day. And you take it on 6 days on, 1 day off, so you'd probably just take Sundays off then, so 6 capsules per day.
Yeah, at this point, it's one of those that it's too early to tell. Now, if you go on boards and you kind of read, I just did some poking around. I don't rely upon that for really anything information-wise, because it's people saying how they feel, and I feel this way, and I feel that way, and that's fine. I mean, we've seen that with a lot of products, and people say that, and as we know, that's why we do double-blind placebo tests, because people feel a certain way, because if you believe it, you might feel it kind of deal. But there's really nothing empirical. And, there's nothing on PubMed, there's nothing, on, Journal International Society of Sports Nutrition. So at this point, I mean, if somebody wants to buy it, that's fine. I mean, it's certainly up to them. I mean, going by what other people say, there's a lot of people who say that they like it. If that's your criteria for buying something, that's totally fine. Far be it for us to tell you not to. It's just that we can't really get too specific without knowing specific effects in terms of how it's going to build muscle and things like that. So
yeah, I mean,
the jury is out.
It's popular. It is popular.
So hopefully we could actually see some human studies, done in PubMed, anything like that, that we can go ahead and do a follow-up video and say, hey, here's what it's doing. So right now we'll just say it's too early to tell. We just don't know at this point. So if you guys have any questions on it, please feel free to go ahead and post them in the blog or the video section. We're more than happy to try and answer them. And like I said, over time, hopefully more research will come out about the product. So thank you.
Thank you.